stretch of silent road, where the wind carried whispers of who we could be. Your hand found mine in the quiet unknown, like a promise written across the sea. The stars were trembling above our doubts, every heartbeat calling us to try. Even when the night was closing in, you were the fire in my sky. And every step through the dark lit a spark we couldn't deny. Our hearts were sailing on the horizon, past every fear we left behind, through storms and endless miles of silence. Your light was always next to mine. If the world fades into the distance and time forgets the reasons why, I'll still be chasing every sunrise with you beyond the distant sky. We traced our dreams through the fading glow of cities sleeping under neon rain. Every road led further from yesterday, but closer to our names. The echoes of laughter in midnight air were louder than the doubts inside. Even when the stars felt far away, hope was burning in your eyes. Every shadow we crossed only taught our hearts to fly. Our hearts were sailing on the horizon, past every fear we left behind, through storms and endless miles of silence. Your light was always next to mine. If the world fades into the distance and time forgets the reasons why, I'll still be chasing every sunrise with you beyond the distant sky. And if tomorrow calls us farther than any dream we've ever known, I'll follow every fading star, as long as we are not alone. Our hearts are rising past the horizon, where endless golden mornings lie. Through every night and every silence, your soul is always next to mine. It forever waits in the distance, like dawn unfolding in our eyes. We'll keep on chasing every moment beyond the distant sky. We stood between the quiet lines of something we could almost name, a fragile light between our hands, a spark that never stayed the same. The world was turning slowly then, like time had learned to hesitate, as if the stars were holding back, one breath too soon, one moment late. I felt it in the space between your words and what they meant, a fleeting kind of infinity, the kind the heavens never was almost clear, like standing in a rising tide of hope that trembled close to fear. We traced the outline of a dream too delicate for hands to hold, a story written in the air before it ever could be told. Maybe forever isn't meant for hearts that walk the earth. Maybe it just passes by to show us what it's worth. We were almost touching forever in a moment made of light. Two shadows reaching for a sunrise just beyond the edge of night. Though the years may pull us farther from the truth we almost knew, somewhere in the quiet distance, forever almost touched us I walked away without a sound, thinking time would make it right. But every road I traveled down only led me back tonight. I tried to silence every thought, every memory of your name, but the truth was always waiting in the quiet of my shame. Now the echoes of your voice still live inside my mind, and every step I take alone leaves something lost behind. Is there a road that leads me back to you? A way to mend the truth that broke apart? If love is more than words we never said, then show me how to find your heart. Through every mile of lonely nights, through every tear I never knew, if there's a light beyond this dark, let it guide me back to you. I see your shadow in the rain, in every place we used to stand, like time keeps drawing silent lines back to where it all began. I never knew what love could hold until I watched it slip away. Now every dream I'm chasing ends with things I didn't say. Maybe forgiveness is a door I'm still too late to reach, but hope keeps whispering your name just beyond my reach. Is there a road that leads me back to you? A chance to heal the scars I made? If heart and nothing ever felt the same. I tried to follow distant stars, but clouds kept hiding every sign, until I heard a voice so soft, calling somewhere deep inside. Like a spark inside the silence, like a dawn I couldn't see. Something in the fading shadows was still reaching out to me. Lead me back to where your light begins, where the broken parts can breathe again. Through the storms and through the endless night, guide my soul toward your light. Every step I lost along the way, every tear I tried to hide away, now they're only roads that lead me home to the place where your light glows. I carry doubts like heavy stones through every mile of silent days, but even in the deepest cold, your warmth was never far away. Like sunrise over distant hills, like fire beneath the rain, hope was quietly waiting there beyond the weight of all the pain. Maybe the dark was only there to show me what is true, that every road of wandering was leading back to you. Take me back to where your light begins, where forgiveness washes over sins. Through the night that tried to steal my sight, you were always there with light. And when the shadows fade at last, all the fears I held will pass. For the path I thought I lost before was your light all The night falls soft on quiet streets where distant lights begin to fade. I walk alone through memories like echoes drifting through the rain. The sky is painted deep and wide in colors only dreamers knew, and somewhere in that endless dark, my heart keeps dreaming in blue. Every star feels far away, like words we never said, floating through the silent sky inside my restless head. I keep dreaming in shades of blue, where the sky remembers you. Every whisper of the night turns your shadow into light. Through the silence, through the years, through the tide of hidden tears, every dream I wander through still returns to shades of blue. The wind carries forgotten songs from days we thought would never end. Each melody a fragile trace of what we couldn't comprehend. I tried to leave those dreams behind, to wake inside a brighter view, but every road I walk alone still leads me back to blue. Maybe dreams are just reflections of the love we couldn't keep, falling softly through the darkness while the waking world still sleeps. I'm still dreaming in shades of blue, where the sky remembers you. Every dawn that breaks the night fades but never steals the light. And though time may pour apart all the corners of the heart, somewhere in the endless view, I'll be dreaming still in blue. The night is breathing softly now, a silver hush across the sky. Your shadow moves beside my own like echoes drifting through my mind. I never knew how quiet love could shape the spaces in my soul, until your voice became the sound that made my broken pieces whole. Somewhere between the dark and dawn, our worlds began to blur, like waves that lose their separate lines and slowly just occur. I'm dissolving into you tonight, like moonlight melting into the sea. Every boundary fades away until there's nothing left but we. In the silence of your heartbeat, in the warmth your presence brings, I forget the shape of loneliness and all the weight of lonely things. Your eyes hold stories I can't name, of distant dreams and hidden skies. And every word you never say still glimmers softly in your eyes. I thought love meant holding tight to something you could clearly see, but now I know it's letting go until your soul flows into me. Maybe love is not a fire, but a quiet, endless tide, pulling every fear and doubt somewhere deep where they can hide. I'm dissolving into you tonight, like starlight fading into dawn. Every piece of who I was feels softer, slowly coming undone. And if tomorrow finds us lost in places we can't understand, I'll still remember how it felt to fade into your hand. The city lights are fading slow, like memories I tried to hide. Every road I thought I knew somehow circles back tonight. I've walked through miles of empty days, where silence learned to speak your name, and every step away from you only deepened all the pain. But somewhere in the dark I see a spark that pulls me through, like every star above the sky is pointing me to you. So I'm running through the night to you, through every doubt I ever knew, through every shadow in my mind, leaving all the past behind. If love is more than broken dreams, more than words we never say, then let this restless heart of mine find your light before the day. I carried questions in my chest, like storms that never seem to rest. But even in the coldest hours, your memory outshined the rest. I tried to build a life alone, when nothing felt too deep or true. But every path I tried to walk still ended up with you. Maybe love is not perfection, maybe it's the will to stay, even when the road grows darker, even when we lose our way. So I'm running through the night to you, through the echoes of regret, through the dreams I couldn't hold, and the truths I can't forget. And if the dawn should find me there, with nothing left but what is true, then every mile I ran tonight was just to lead me back to you. The night is quiet as the tide, soft shadows drifting through the air. I walk along these empty streets, still feeling like you're somewhere there. Your laughter lingers in the dark, a distant song I can't outgrow, like fading footsteps in the rain that only lonely hearts can know. Time moves on like restless waves, but something stays the same. A fragile sound inside my chest, still calling out your name. I hear whispers from your heart tonight, through the silence and the years, like a melody the wind remembers, years have drifted quietly like leaves across a silent stream, and all the days we used to share now live somewhere inside a dream. I wonder where the road has led, the life you chose beyond my view. Do echoes of those distant days still ever whisper back to you? Sometimes the wind feels like your voice calling through the years, soft enough to make me hope you still remember here. If my name remains inside your heart like a song you once held dear, then somewhere in the turning world we're never truly far from here. Though time may draw its quiet lines and carry us where we must be, there's comfort in a single thought, if you still remember me. The night is full of distant lights like scattered dreams across the sky, and every star reminds me how some memories refuse to die. I try to let the past dissolve into the tide of passing days, but certain moments stay alive in quiet, unexpected ways. Maybe love was never meant to stay the way we dream. Maybe it just leaves a light in places where we've been. If my name remains inside your heart like a story time can't erase, then every mile that lies between still holds a gentle trace. And even if our paths diverge where endless futures start to be, I'll find a kind of peace within, if you remember me. I wandered through a silent night where every dream had lost its flame. The stars were distant, cold and faint, and nothing ever felt the same. I carried shadows in my chest like storms that never seemed to end, until a quiet voice inside said I could still begin again. Through every doubt that pulled me down, through every endless fight, a spark was waiting patiently to lead me back to light. I am finding my way back to the light. Through every scar and broken night, every fall has shown me where a stronger heart begins to rise. And though the dark ones closed my eyes and left my soul without a guide, I hear a whisper deep within that calls me back to life. The road was long and hard to see, 1,000 questions in my mind, but every step take left something heavy far behind. The dawn appears in fragile gold. Across the sky I feared was gone, and slowly hope begins to grow, like morning after endless storm. Maybe the night was never meant to keep me lost inside. Maybe it only showed the way to learn how to survive. Now I'm returning to the light. Through all the years I tried to hide, every tear and every fall was shaping who I am tonight. And when the shadows fade away and courage finally fills my sight, I'll know the road I walked alone was always leading back to life. The evening falls on quiet streets where fading lights begin to glow, and every corner of this town still holds a place we used to know. Your laughter lingers in the wind, a ghost of something warm and bright, like distant bells across the hills, still ringing softly through the night. Time keeps moving like a river, pulling everything away, but some whispers never vanish, no matter how they fade. I still hear where your name echoes in the silence of the rain, like a song the night remembers, calling softly through the pain. Though the years keep drifting onward and the world is not the same, there's a quiet place inside me where your name still echoes. I tried to bury every trace of footsteps left along the shore, but every tide that pulls away returns with memories once more. The sky is wide and full of stars, yet none can guide me quite like you. For even in the deepest dark, your memory breaks through. Maybe love does not disappear when the moment ends. Maybe it just changes form in the hearts it bears. like memories that never fade. Your shadow walks beside my home, and every step I've ever made. The city sleeps beneath the stars, yet something in the quiet blue feels like a whisper in the dark, still calling out to you. Time may draw its distant lines across the paths we move, but in the silence of my heart there's still a trace of you. Somewhere you remain tonight, in the spaces of my soul, like a light that never dims, even when the nights grow cold. Through the distance and the years, through every dream I wander through, there's a quiet truth I always find. Somewhere I'm still with you. I hear your laughter in the rain, in songs that drift across the sky, and every dawn that breaks the dark feels like a silent reply. I try to leave those days behind where love once felt so clear and true, but every road my heart explores still somehow leads to you. Maybe love is not a place that time can pull apart. Maybe it's a gentle echo living in the heart. Somewhere you remain tonight, like a star beyond my view, shining through the endless dark in everything I do. And though our worlds may drift apart like waves upon the sea, there's a quiet truth that lingers still. You're always here with me. The years fall softly like the rain across the roads we used to know. Each passing day rewrites the sky, yet some old stars still faintly glow. I try to lose your memory in crowded streets and distant views, but every silence in my heart still whispers back to you. Time keeps turning endless pages of stories left behind, but one name stays between the lines. No matter how I try, only you through time remain, like a light that will not fade. Through the seasons, through the change, through the promises we made, even when the world moves on like waves across the shore, there's a quiet truth inside my soul. You're the one I'm searching for. The night is wide with silver stars, yet none can guide me quite like you. For every dream I try to chase still hold the shade of something true. I thought the past would slowly fade into the shadows of the years, but every road I wander down still echoes through my fears. Maybe love was never meant to vanish with the day. Maybe it's the thread of life that time can take away. Only you through time remain, like a song the night still sings, through the silence of the dark and the dawn that morning brings. And though our paths may drift apart beyond what eyes can see, somewhere in the endless years, your heart still lives in me. The city sleeps beneath the stars while quiet shadows drift along. Your gaze holds something I can't name, like half-remember midnight songs. There's a darkness soft and deep where silent constellations hide, and every secret of the night feels written in your eyes. Time slows down when you look my way, like the world forgets to move. In the stillness of that moment, I'm lost inside your view. There's a midnight in your eyes where the stars refuse to fade, a quiet storm of hidden dreams and promises we never made. And every time our worlds collide in the silence of the night, I fall deeper through the dark of the midnight in your eyes. The moonlight spills across your face like silver over restless seas, and every word you never say still drifts toward me on the breeze. I tried to understand the truth behind the shadows in your gaze, but some mysteries of the heart are never meant to fade. Maybe love is just a moment where two lonely worlds align, and the universe grows quiet for a heartbeat lost in time. There's a midnight in your eyes where forgotten dreams remain, like echoes drifting through the dark, like whispers in the rain. And even when the dawn arrives with its pale and fragile light, part of me will still be lost in the midnight of your eyes. The night unfolds in silver light across the quiet city sky, where every shadow seems to speak of dreams we tried to hide. Your eyes reflect the pale moon glow like oceans deep and undefined. And in that fragile moment there, no heart can truly lie. Words may wander, hearts may stray through doubts we try to disguise, but the silence of the midnight sky sees through every lie. Moonlight tells the truth tonight in the stillness of your eyes. Every secret of the heart shines where the darkness lies. Though we tried to turn away from the love we couldn't fight, every hidden feeling wakes under honest moonlight. The wind carries forgotten songs of promises we left behind, and every star above the dark feels like a quiet sign. I tried to bury what I felt beneath the noise of passing days, but every night the silver sky brings truth I can't erase. Maybe love is like the moon, soft but impossible to hide. No matter how the clouds may move, its light remains inside. Moonlight tells the truth tonight through the silence of the blue. Every shadow fades away, leaving only me and you. And though the dawn may break this spell and scatter dreams from sight, part of us will always live in the honesty of moonlight.
Cuando la noche cubre el cielo y el silencio quiere hablar, tu recuerdo es una estrella que me enseña a caminar. En medio de tantas sombras, tu mirada es claridad, como un faro en la tormenta que me salva al naufragar. Si el mundo pierde su rumbo, tu luz me vuelve a encontrar. Quiero vivir dentro de tu luz, donde el miedo no puede entrar, donde el amor se vuelve eterno y el tiempo deja de pasar, porque en tu luz encontré la razón de continuar, un camino lleno de sueños que contigo quiero andar. He cruzado 1000 inviernos buscando un lugar de paz, y en tu voz encontré fuego que me vuelve a despertar. Cada paso que doy contigo es promesa de verdad, como el sol que nace lento después de la tempestad. Dicen que todo se acaba, que el amor se puede apagar, pero hay luces en el alma que jamás se apagarán. Quiero vivir dentro de tu luz, como un sueño sin final, donde los días bajo un cielo pintado de silencio, donde el viento susurra tu nombre. Camino entre sombras y recuerdos, preguntando a la noche por ti. Las estrellas conocen mi historia, las conté mientras te imaginé. Cada sueño guardado en el alma sigue vivo aunque no estés. Y aunque el tiempo pase lento, mi esperanza no se irá. Aquí sigo esperando en el azul, donde el cielo abraza al mar, donde viven las promesas que juramos sin pensar. Si algún día vuelves a mirar atrás, encontrarás mi corazón esperando entre las nubes, donde vive nuestro amor. Las mañanas despiertan tu recuerdo, como el sol tocando el mar, y en el eco de cada suspiro tu voz vuelve a respirar. He guardado tus risas en el viento y tus pasos en mi soledad, porque hay huellas que el tiempo nunca puede borrar. Tal vez la distancia sea larga, tal vez el destino cambió, pero hay amores que esperan más allá del dolor. Aquí sigo esperando en el azul, donde el cielo quiere hablar, donde el alma se ilumina con tu forma de amar. Y si un día regresa tu luz como el sol al despertar, sabrás que mi vida entera nunca dejó de esperar. Porque el cielo guarda historias que nadie puede olvidar, y la mía sigue escrita en el azul de tu When the daylight slowly fades away and the silence fills the room, I can hear the echo of your voice like a whisper in the gloom. Every shadow on the wall feels a little less alone when your heartbeat next to mine becomes the only home. When the world is falling down and the stars refuse to shine, hold me through the nightfall, through the storms and through the rain. When the sky is breaking open and my heart can't stand the pain, hold me through the darkness till the morning finds a way. If your arms are wrapped around me, I know I'll be okay.
will still be standing here, holding on to you. I stood where the quieter hearts wait, watching chances drift away. Every voice was called by fate, but mine was left to stay. I smiled like it didn't hurt, like I never hoped at all. But every dream I once held close felt smaller as they'd fall in a room of shining stars. I faded in the dark. I was never the chosen one, never the name they called. Standing where the silence lives, watching the curtains fall. But somewhere deep inside my soul, a spark refuses to end. Even hearts that go unnoticed still learn how to mend. Through the echoes of the night, I walk without a guide, carried in a fragile light. I tried so hard to hide. Every road felt long and cold, like the world had turned away. But the wind would softly whisper, your time will find its day. Maybe every broken moment is a step we cannot see, and the ones who walk in shadows write their own destiny. I was never the chosen one, but my heart still stands. Even when the world moves on, I rise where I began, because hope is a quiet fire that the dark can't overtake. And the soul that's never chosen still has dreams to wake. So I'll walk beyond the silence, where tomorrow waits for me, for the ones who feel forgotten still hold their own story. A quiet room, a fading light. The clock keeps whispering tonight. Moments slip through open hands like drifting grains of silver sand. I thought the world would stay the same, that love would always know my name. But time moves on without a sound and turns our dreams around. One breath can change the road we take. One heartbeat is all it takes. Just 60 seconds later, everything can fall apart. A word we never dared to say, like memories along the wall. Pictures fade but still remain in silent corners of the pain. I walk through echoes of the past where nothing ever seems to last. Yet every tear that hits the ground turns into strength somehow. Maybe life is made of moments, too fragile to control. But even broken minutes can't heal a wounded soul. Just 60 seconds later, a new sunrise can appear. The night that felt eternal slowly disappears. And 60 seconds later, the heart learns how to see that every fleeting moment still shapes our destiny. So hold each breath a little longer before the moment fades. Because one quiet minute can change the lives we made. Winter lived inside my chest. Quiet storms I never confessed. Dreams were sleeping in the cold. Stories waiting to be told. Every tear became the rain, falling softly through the pain. And beneath the frozen ground, a hidden hope was found. Time moves slowly through the night, but the dawn remembers light. I will bloom again someday. Through the cracks I lost my way. Petals rising from the scars, reaching gently for the stars. Even after storms remain, life still whispers through the pain. From the ashes of the past, a brighter spring will last. Once I feared the silent years, counting all my hidden fears. But the soil of broken dreams feeds the roots of what redeems. Every shadow taught my soul how the wounded heart grows whole. And the wind that once felt cold now feels brave and bold. Maybe falling was the start of a stronger, wiser heart. Every ending leaves a door, leads somewhere more. I will bloom again someday, like the sun that finds its way. Petals dancing in the air, proof that life is always there. Even when the night feels long, hope is writing its own song. From the silence of the rain, I will bloom again. So let the sea I walk through valleys made of stone, carrying silence all alone. Every doubt a heavy chain, every step a quiet pain. But somewhere in the fading sky, a fragile spark refused to die. And through the night so cold and old, I felt the dark begin to fold. Every shadow hides a flame, waiting for a spark to claim. Darkness finds the light, broken stars begin to shine. All the scars I tried to hide turn to strength inside. What once felt cold and old slowly turns to living gold. Through the echoes of my soul, becomes the dawn I know. The storms once carved their names in me, like restless waves upon the sea. But every tear that touched the ground became the roots of what I found. I learned the night can teach the sun how the brave are slowly won. And every road that once felt lost was shaping who I'd become. Maybe pain was never vain, maybe loss was part of gain. Every fall along the way built the strength I hold today. When darkness finds the light, every wound begins to rise. From the ashes of the past, hope returns at last. What once felt cold and old now is shining bright and bold. Through the fire of the soul, even shadows turn to gold. So if the night surrounds your heart and the road seems torn apart, remember storms may come and go, the hidden light will always